Now, what's funny is we were probably talking while the countdown was going. But I don't know if that I think that might actually cancel out the talk the like the countdown music. I think cancels out the talking, but I'm not 100% positive on that. So if we were talking and you could hear us while the countdown was going, let us know. Let us know how goofy we were. As long as we were not swearing, that is okay.
We were not.
We were not swearing, so we're good. Well, I would like to say hello to Megan Moves. She's in our chat right now. So thank you for joining us, Megan. I'm sure you're on another whirlwind adventure somewhere and you picked up your phone, so we appreciate that. Megan's been visiting a lot of Hershey Park and Dutch Wonderland and all the Pennsylvania parks. So check out her channel and you can see all that stuff. Oh, look. Nunley, we could not. Oh, good.
Hear you.
Yeah, good. Like I've said in the past, totally don't even know what I said.
It's been 5 seconds.
It has. But thank you. Thank you for letting me know that you could not hear me. Rangers over Astros. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining us. If you're new to the channel,
welcome to the Sunday Funday live stream.
Every week at 5 p.m. on
Most
Sunday.
weeks.
Most weeks, yeah. We were not here last week because we were actually at the park. So
was that just last weekend?
That was just last weekend. We got back on like late Sunday. It was literally a whirlwind adventure. We left on Friday afternoon. No, we left on Friday morning.
Yeah.
And then we came back on Sunday night.
This was a long week.
It was a very long week. Whew. But we're here and we're good to go. So, all right. Well, as always, Susie is as late as we are. So she's the one that loves our mug of the day. And speaking of mug, oh, who was that? Oh, that was Nunley. I'm only here for the mug of the day. Oh, there's Susie. Susie, you're supposed to say hello in the chat whenever you get in. So we've waited. I'm not late, but you didn't say hello. You were supposed to say, "Hey, I'm here." Everybody who comes into the live stream has to say hello, so we know who's here. All right, because we're always waiting for Susie, even though most people are waiting for us. So with that said, let's get into
mug of the day.
Okay, mug of the day. What do you have, Tia? You go first.
Oh. I have to match my shirt. My poison apple.
This is not the glow in the dark one, though. This is just the normal one. I think this was the first year, and the second year was the glow in the dark. I can't. It was something like that. Susie, I believe.
Susie, I think, has both of them.
Yeah, Susie, we know has. I think Susie has the glow in the dark one. So if she does, she probably has both of them. I have. I mean, going along with my theme, it is almost time for Wine and Dine again, which is 2 weeks away. And I will be running the Figment Challenge, so half marathon and 10K, and Tia will be running the 10K as well. So this is the Marathon Weekend 2023 mug. Now, this is a special edition. And I say that because anybody who actually tried to buy this mug knows what I'm talking about. I want you to pay close attention to the icons that are right here on the front. We have, let's see if I can clear that up at all.
They're very blurry.
Let's see if I can clear that up. Autofocus? Okay, well, that's as close as we're going to get. We've got Epcot and what is this one? The Tree of Life and the Tower of Terror. But what's missing should probably be right here. It's the castle. There's no castle. So what they did is they actually took these off the shelf in the middle of the expo. We got ours, and there were a ton of them. And then we heard through the grapevine and through the Facebooks that they had taken them off the shelf and were not reselling them anymore because there was an error on them. So we got ours. Lucky we were there like first thing in the morning on the first day of the expo when we got ours. So, but. Okay, well, I think marathon weekend we did, 5K, 10K?
I did the 5K and the 10K.
And I did the 5K and the half marathon.
Yeah.
So we did the 5K together. We always like to do one race together whenever we do the Run Disney. And we're doing the 10K together on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So those are our mugs of the day. Let's go back to the chat real quickly. I don't know. Anyway.
Maybe said hello.
Oh, okay.
It didn't come
through.
through.
Yeah, it didn't come through. I'm looking at the chat and it's not. It didn't come through. That's why we didn't see it. But I'm so glad Susie's here because she is one of our favorite people. Fun MOTD. Mug of the day.
I was about to say.
I had to get my processing power to wait. That's an acronym. Got it. Great mugs and the mug drama, right?
There's always some kind of drama.
There's always some sort of drama. But luckily we got ours, so that is irrelevant for us. All right, so let's get right into our general news. Dun, 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 dun. General news. And why is mug of the day still up there? Go away. There we go. All right, general news. First of all, Luminous. Luminous officially has a Walt Disney World, or it's officially been listed on the Walt Disney World website. And you talk about that real quick because I didn't do my share screen. So.
Oh, no. So Luminous is the new nighttime spectacular coming to Epcot on December 5th, 2023. So now when you visit Walt Disney World's website, you can see Luminous is listed, a sparkling spectacle, and then it has its little blurb. And obviously no performances today because it hasn't started yet.
Yep. But it starts December 5th. So if you are looking forward to seeing this, that's when you can see it. The Disney water parks. Well, so it was announced recently that Blizzard Beach will be reopening. Yay, right? Everybody's excited because, Blizzard Beach hasn't been open since early in the spring. And at the same time, Typhoon Lagoon, after Blizzard Beach closes, Typhoon Lagoon opened. Well, here we are again. On Monday, November 6, 2023, Disney's Blizzard Beach Water Park will reopen. That is fantastic. However,
when is Typhoon Lagoon closing?
Typhoon Lagoon will be closing on November 5th, the day before that Blizzard Beach opens. So it's like they're destined not to be opened on the same day or at the same time. However, I have been perusing the interwebs, and there's been a lot of chatter that coming May of 2024, they're officially going to have both parks open at the same time. That is unsubstantiated. We don't know. That's just a rumor, but that's the rumor mill around the internet. So.
Isn't that when the water park season pass thing expires?
Yes, it is.
Let's see what you did there, Disney.
Yeah, I see what you did there. All right. Next, we have...
Ooh, park hours extended slightly. What's that mean, like 30 minutes?
A little bit more than that, but basically, yeah. So here are the park hours. For Magic Kingdom, park hours are extended 8 to 11, previously 9 to 11. You can see all the dates here, and I'll put this link down. This is Blog Mickey. Most of these are opening earlier. Yeah, opening an hour earlier or opening an hour earlier and staying open an hour or two later. November 3rd, though, we will be down there for Run Disney. And, okay, so what day is November 3rd? That's a Friday, right?
Yes.
So the next morning, what will we be doing?
Getting up really early.
3 a.m.
to run a 10K.
Yeah. And then it doesn't say it here, but on November 4th, which is Sunday. Sunday? No. Yeah, Saturday. Saturday, the park is going to be open. Magic Kingdom is going to be open until 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Also a late night. However, I got to get up and run a half marathon on Sunday, so I can't stay out for either one of those days. So that kind of sucks. We can't take advantage of that. But Animal Kingdom also has some hours. They're going to be opening an hour earlier, an hour later, and an hour earlier on November 4th. So if you were looking at possibly getting some good hours there you go. And I will put that in the show notes so you can find those links.
And we do like staying at the park late.
We
There's
do.
just something about nighttime
We do.
at the parks.
We're just like Megan. Megan, I know
It's the
Megan.
only time I stay up after 10 p.m.
Right. Well, just like Megan Moves, who is in our chat here, say hello, Megan, or say hello to Megan. She is a what do you call it? A rope dropper and a stay till the end of the night person. So we're right there with you. Let's see who we got here. Mine is the color. Oh, okay, Susie says her mug, this one right here, she has the color changing one. So you don't have both of them then.
And she has this one.
So she does have.
Keep
I
going.
see. Okay, I see. And the one that Tia has. Okay. Ranger says talking about water parks in October and still hotter than it should be. Right. When we were down there this weekend, it was between 80 and 85 degrees at the hottest.
Yeah, it was still in the 80s.
It was really nice. It was more of a dry heat, so it wasn't even like humid out there, so it wasn't bad. But yeah, and they're opening up the not Typhoon Lagoon, but Blizzard Beach for the Christmas season is the way they're advertising it. So, Tyler Silva, thank you for joining us. Join us every Sunday, 5 p.m. for our Disney News Roundup weekly. Maybe not last week because we were at the parks. Next week, next week we'll be doing it. Might be on a different day though, or a different time. We'll see. Happy October, fall, and autumn to you as well. 10 more days until Halloween, right? Are you going to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party?
Spooky season.
Or have you been to the Halloween party? And Megan says, yes, all dayers. All dayers unite. We need to get a shirt that says all dayers unite.
Well, that used to technically be rope drop to fireworks. But now the fireworks
are like 2 hours,
before the park closes. So it doesn't really work.
Yep. Okay. Epcot. Oh, that's right. Epcot has a new park map.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find a picture here. Here we go.
It's featuring the new attraction, the Journey of Water.
So you can see Tafiti's thing here on the front. And I'm sure there's other stuff around here as well. It talks about some going-ons around the park. And then on the inside, if you can see this right here, is where the new section is. It's very blurry and out of focus, but you can see it. And it's also on the app now.
Does it say new over there?
Where?
Scroll. Yeah. New.
Oh, look at that. New attractions right here. And you can also go on the My Disney Experience app, and you can also see this right here.
Yeah.
So,
are we talking about this later?
What?
There's another new thing on here under the dining.
Where?
The what's it called? Make it bigger. I can't see that. Hold please. It might not be on here. I thought it was on here, and I can't remember what it's called. The ice cream place, the old Starbucks. What's it called?
Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't see any of those in my folder.
I heard that it was listed on the map as new, but I don't see it.
Okay, where would that?
Oh, there it is.
Where?
It's World Showcase.
Oh, okay. Oh,
which is leading everyone to believe,
right
since
here.
It's listed on the map as new, that it's going to be permanent.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so when we were there this past weekend, we were walking by and we were like, hey, there's an ice cream place here where the old Starbucks was, if everybody remembers where it was.
But I think it's also on the passport for
yeah,
food
so
and
it
wine.
was unclear as if it was just kind of a late addition to the food and wine, because they did just open up a bunch of stuff.
But I think since it's listed here on the actual park map as new, it is probably going to be a permanent
All right,
thing.
Cool. Well, good. Get some ice cream.
This is where they have the liquid nitrogen.
Oh, that's
Mickey.
right. Yeah, I saw that. I
Mickey
saw a
ice
couple people
creams.
eating that. They were like biting it, and then they were going like fog came out of their mouths. Then we have all day park hopping returned.
What?
This was the big news.
Finally.
It is about spanking time. So here we go.
Currently you can only park hop after 2 p.m.
Yes, and annual pass holders can get in after 2 p.m. without a reservation, but that's not necessarily this.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so there are some caveats with this, sort of. One is, let's see, guests with park hopping tickets and annual passes, that's who gets to use this, obviously. You have to have a park hopper. Also, on days when annual pass reservations are required, you still must visit that park first before you can park hop.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk about that a little bit later, but essentially it says to use the park hopper benefit, annual pass holders must make a theme park reservation for the first park and visit that park first. Then they get to, do it as normal. But as it stands right now, it's still after 2 p.m. So, but this all depends on if the park has any availability. You might get turned away, but I know that there is a phone number that you can call. I don't remember what it is because we've never had to use it.
Yeah, I don't think there's really been a problem with that.
Nah, except for on like the big days like New Year's or Christmas or stuff like that. And even then, as long as you get there early enough, it's not necessarily an issue. Like we did New Year's that one year, and we got there early, didn't have a problem. But then I heard that they were turning people away at like 6 o'clock. So park hopping, returning, thank you, is about time. Get back to normal already. Now, if we could just completely get rid of the reservation system for everyone, that'd be grand. Now, they did say that the reservations, actually, I'll get into that in a second because that is the next thing down our list here. Other news for January 9th. Oh, park hopping comes back on January 9th, by the way. Other news for January 9th is they're obviously bringing back the all-day park hopper, but
theme park reservations are no longer required for date-based tickets,
which is their standard ticket option. Now you can buy just an unopened ticket,
but you're picking the park you're going to when you purchase your ticket.
Yeah.
So
it's not that big a deal. At least I assume that's how it's working.
As far as I know.
There was no clarification of that because I remember looking for that because now all the tickets cost different. Mm-hmm. Like Magic Kingdom's obviously the most expensive, Animal Kingdom's the least expensive, and then the other two are kind of, they fluctuate in and out of there. So if you're paying $115 for Animal Kingdom or $160 for Magic Kingdom, but you decide, hey, well, I'm going to go to, this park first, it doesn't state, do you have to go to that park first and then go since there's no reservations for open park holders? That's something to look into. Because it didn't say that anywhere on there. It just said for annual pass holders, you have to make a reservation. But if you're not making a reservation, once the reservations disappear, I can buy the cheapest park ticket and then go to the most expensive park. With the way it's written currently, it's very confusing. We'll keep looking into that. And then Disney dining plans will once again be available with your Disney Resort package starting on January 9th. Now, you notice all of this happens after Marathon Weekend ends. So,
duh.
So yeah. All right. We got any comments down here? Well, yes, we do. All day park hopping. Yes. Best thing ever. That's the one thing that I have been going, bring back the park hopping, especially for annual pass holders. Like that's the thing. That's what you want.
Yeah, because we found ourselves on more than one occasion going, hey, let's go over here. And then realizing after we're literally on our way to the other park,
it's not
we can't get in yet. It's not too.
And Matthew's clapping his hand. Are those clapping hands or are those waving hands? I think those are waving hands. Hey, Matthew, thank you for joining us. If there's anybody with you, hi to them as well. I don't know if he's out with my dad or not. Yes, love park hopping. It is the most fantastic thing. Purple is not your color. Excuse me. All right. What do we got next? Oh, we're into the pass holder news. First off,
Pass holder buzz.
when we visited the park, it was specifically to get this. We got our pass holder magnet. We collect pass holder magnets. Our entire fridge is loaded up with pass holder magnets. So we had to make sure we got this one.
And heaven forbid when I move one.
Oh, I don't care if you move them. I just don't like when you open the door and it hits the wall, then it messes up the magnet. So she can do whatever she wants with them. That whole fridge is her design. Now, a lot of people were saying, hey, we didn't get this little thing right here. Well, that's because there's little pieces in here because they die cut this thing out of here. And some people, I guess, were getting them with this already popped out.
I thought they were saying it wasn't printed on that piece.
Oh, I thought they were saying they didn't have that piece.
No, I think they were saying it wasn't printed on that.
Well, we each got one, and it's on both of ours. So I don't know. It's basically just a smaller version of the magnet, just a little picture of it. But anyway, we're just gonna. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I have this thing sitting right here. Totally forgot. What color do you want it? Blue, green, red. We're gonna leave it. Let's leave it green because you can see that better. We'll talk about that in a moment. Put you right there. All right. All right. Now let's talk about good to go days. These will also be starting in January. Oh, sorry. What were you doing?
I need you to scroll down, sir.
Sorry.
All right. Charge of things and don't work right.
Okay, go ahead. What's a good to go day?
A good to go day is a day that you do not need a park reservation.
For annual pass holders.
For annual pass holders.
Yeah.
Because we're in the pass holder buzz. So yes. All of this is pass holder stuff.
So you're going to have to make a reservation. I think pass holders are the only ones still going to have to make reservations. So they've announced that there will be days, and I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of them, like on slower days where it does like weekdays.
And they said that these were kind of replacing the bonus park days that you would get as a pass holder, where you could have more than one reservation. I don't know.
But yeah, so that way you could just be like, oh, it's a good to go day. I can just go to whatever park I want to. So that's nice that they're doing that, and hopefully that will eventually lead to it doesn't matter anymore. So apparently the good to go days are for cast members and annual pass holders. So we're going to talk about that later on, but annual pass prices did increase, but we're going to talk about that later.
Along with prices for everything else.
Everything else. But that's going to be our topic of the day, so we'll talk about that later. Let's see here. Megan, brotherly love. Hey, look. You have siblings. You have the Megans. You know how it is. I like this part. Yeah, I like that the magnet sparkles. That's fun.
This one doesn't have an augmented reality thing,
does it? Not yet. No, all the other ones, it took a while for them to get that augmented reality. Like the Figment one didn't come out right away. The Dumbo one didn't come out right away. You probably can't see it, but it does sparkle. So it's got like
sparkles.
Glitter. Yeah, the edge sparkles. It's got like glitter built into it, and you can feel it. So that's fun. All right, let's get rid of that, and we're moving over here. Okay, Disney Plus has some news. Let's close this right here. All right, so Daredevil, Born Again. There has been some news that Kevin Feige is not happy with the way this is going. So if you ever saw the Daredevil series on Netflix, this is that may be in a different multiverse since that's the whole thing they're doing now. However, same actor is playing him, and he was also in the Spider-Man movie. But they filmed the first 4 episodes of the, I think, 16 to 18 episodes that they're filming. Kevin Feige took a look. He's not happy. So apparently he fired the writers, the directors, and some of the producers, I believe, and said, we're going back to the drawing board because this is just not great. Wow. And he wants to, they're doing rewrites, and he wants to, I think, bring this more in line with the Netflix series because they have had so many stinkers lately that he's like, I can't let this be a stinker. like a lot of the shows online have been less than well received lately. So that's kind of where that is right now. It's still not slated to be released until like 2025, I think. So we still got some time. But I'm glad that he took care of this early, and hopefully he's not going to make any stupid decisions. And it's going to be great like the Netflix one was, because I loved that one. Now, there's a lot of swearing in it and a lot of violence, but it's a really good show. So next we have Once Upon a Studio. Who has watched this?
Yeah, drop us a comment if you've watched this and let us know if you teared up or if it was just me.
Because
and Brandon.
And me. That scene where, like, I think, oh, do I have it here? Okay, so here's the poster. So if you've seen this on net or on a Disney Plus, if you haven't, you've got to go check it out. It's like, it says 14 minutes, but it's not that long. It's like 10 minutes long, and then like 4 minutes of credits. But there is one scene in here. Oh, I didn't put it in here. Dang it. It was just that one scene. I'm going to let you see it. I'm not going to put it on here.
You just got to go watch it.
You got to go watch it. Basically,
Mickey Mouse
talking to Walt.
Looking at a picture of Walt Disney.
And in the background. What is Walt Disney's favorite song? That he would have the Sherman Brothers come in and play on the piano that's in his office.
This is also my favorite song from Mary Poppins.
That's playing very lightly in the background, and Mickey looks like he's about to cry, and then he moves along and the show continues. Oh my God. Like, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. That was the best scene. And we heard beforehand there was a shot that people were like, I'm getting the feels. You will cry when you watch this. It's fantastic.
All the feels.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Like, they did good on that. I will definitely give them credit on that.
So let us know if you've watched that. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it. We're done with this.
10 minutes out of your day. Oh, here we go. Now, at the very beginning of this show, it's basically taking place at Disney Animation Studios. And like, whenever we were watching it, I said, I bet this guy is somebody that's important. Who knows who this lady is? But he's somebody important. They're not just going to throw him in there.
She might be somebody important.
Or she might be.
I don't know.
Yeah, but right now, I don't know who she is. But this guy, I said, he's somebody important. Then, like, without fail, I get an email from D23 that says who this guy is. He is Bernie Mattinson, and he is the company's longest serving employee at 70 years. He is a Disney legend, and he started working in the mailroom, then he went to be an animator, and then he was a story artist, and then he went to directing feature films. He filmed this opening sequence in August of 2022, and then 6 months later he passed away. So this is kind of the last thing he did before we lost him, a Disney legend. So if you're wondering who he was, that is who this guy is. So, well, that just gives me the feels talking about that too. So I like that they honored him. That was nice.
That is pretty cool.
Let's see. Megan, you need to go watch it.
Go watch
10 minutes
it.
out of here. When you're done with our live stream,
go watch it and then text us.
I watched the Disney Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I saw that they did that. We're not Dancing with the Stars fans, but I did see that had just aired not too long ago.
Oh, like Disney theme for the week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so it's popcorn bucket time.
Oh Lord.
So very quickly, the popcorn buckets. Let me see what order I have here. Okay, that is the order that I thought I was in. We're gonna open these up. Okay, so first, currently these are only available at Disneyland. Oh, I need to make this go away. Okay, so currently this is only available at Disneyland. It will be coming out for the holiday season. Mickey as a Nutcracker popcorn bucket.
He's cute.
He is cute. But then we have a parade reindeer sipper, which apparently they had last year.
Mm-hmm.
So they're coming out with it again this year. Oh, whoops, I opened up the same thing twice.
That's not it.
That is the same thing twice. Hold on. Reindeer sipper. There we go. All right. Reindeer sipper. So I love both of these. And this is the reindeer from the parade, the Christmas parade.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes it even better. But who knows? This one never came to Walt Disney World. So we may not even see this. The popcorn bucket that's a new one, I guess. And, if the Sanderson sister Minnie Mouse is any indication, we won't be getting either one of these. I don't understand that.
So mad. Like the one thing I want.
Yeah, the one popcorn bucket / sipper she has ever wanted.
Stupid Disneyland.
Right. Oh, I got a comment. Megan says, wow, 70 years. So much has happened during that time. Would be cool to see the progression of the company. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, go to Barnes & Noble. There are magazines with just Disney 100 on it. You guys doing the Christmas party. Jollywood Nights. At this point in time, just Jollywood Nights.
Yeah.
So.
To be determined.
To be determined.
You never know.
Yeah.
I guess if we're even slightly thinking about it, we should really think about it hard because dates are already selling out. So.
Yep. And I don't know if when we're down there, if that one has sold out yet.
I don't know.
Because we were considering possibly going, but that might not happen. So, all right. Let's real quickly. I had a friend who was in California. She got me lots of popcorn buckets and sippers. All the ones that I wanted that were only out there. So let's look at these real quick. I'm
just gonna sit back over
I got
here.
the Tomater popcorn bucket. This one is very odd because, let me see if I can figure out how to do this. It opens up back here. It opens up like this, but the strap is on the inside. So like how do you wear this without messing up stuff? I don't know. So yeah, got the Tomater. That one's fun. Then Megan is going to get upset at me for this, but look what I got. I got the Baymax sipper.
Wow.
He's got little shoulder pads, but they're not shoulder pads. They're actually the strap that's not opened up yet. So I got the Baymax sipper. Be envious, Megan, because I think Baymax is her favorite character. Then I was able to procure the Baby Yoda sipper that came out on May the 4th be with you. And it was only at Disneyland. And it still, to this day, has never come to Walt Disney World. So here we are, and this little guy right here moves. Not quite sure how that works exactly. And then the best one of all, I got the Mickey Mouse train. And it does this. That is really bright.
It is.
I don't know if you can. Oh, there it is right there. Woo! So yeah, I got the Mickey Mouse train. And this thing opens up here to put a carton. Oh, I have all my cartons hidden back there. So you put the little carton of popcorn right here. And it is obviously non-refillable because there's not a lot of room in there. Let's turn that off so I don't blind anybody. And then the wheels move. Look at this. The wheels move. And I love the straps. Straps are just the best. And I saw a picture of something that looks like there may be another one coming in the future, like a caboose or something, because there's a hook here. And I saw a picture of a caboose with this train. But that was in like a display area of Disneyland. So who knows?
Well, you're going to have to make new friends.
I know, because all my friends
live
don't
in California.
Yeah, all my California friends no longer live there. So let's see here. Okay, Ranger says Christmas is almost officially here.
It is.
Christmas dumped while like right before we got down there.
Uh-huh.
So last weekend, and it's the middle of October. So Megan says, OMG Mater. Yes, got the Mater. And you need the Mater. Not a crop person. Yeah, I got the Baymax. I was excited about this one, so got the Baymax. How did your friend send or travel with these?
They had an RV.
Yes, they did. And they were driving back to this side of the country, so they had an RV to put all of this stuff in. That is the only reason. If they were traveling out there, this would not have happened.
Yeah. So thanks, friends.
Yes. And Nunley says, Brandon playing with the train bucket is everything we needed today. This thing is fascinating. Like, you don't understand how hefty this thing is. This is high quality. Like this, I'm very impressed with this. This is I swear this looks like it's made of metal. It is not, but it is very well put together. This thing weighs about 3 pounds. Like, this is heavy duty. Now, the rest of these don't weigh that much. They're obviously made of cheap plastic, but I love them all either way. So, all right. I think I'm done with the popcorn buckets. All right, let's talk about some Run Disney stuff. Oh, I never actually did these. Okay, so Run Disney. Where are we at? Run Disney. There we go. I have pictures over here. Run Disney released the medals for the Princess Run in February.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go through this, Tia.
So the 5K is Ariel. She doesn't look like she moves.
She doesn't.
She's cute though. These actually, I think, turned out. It is. These, I think, actually turned out cuter than the artwork.
Yes. And we usually base ours on what is the artwork, what is the medal going to look like. That's ultimately what we would like to do. But we're basing our decision to do the run on the artwork. And sometimes the artwork sucks. And the artwork for these sucked.
Because they are, these races are very expensive. So we can't afford to do them all. So we choose by theme.
Yeah. And we did not really care for the theme of these. However, now that we've seen the medals, here is the 10K.
So we've got Rapunzel.
That one looks like it might spin. Maybe. But maybe not.
Maybe. I don't know.
And then
Princess and the Frog for the half marathon.
And that one doesn't look like it moves either. And she's on a lily
He
pad.
may move. What's his name? The
know.
Alligator. Oh gosh.
Yeah, he looks like he.
But he looks like he could move around this.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. I might have to go back and look at the other ones real quick. So yeah, so he might travel along this path right here.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, let's go back and look at this one and see if there's a path on here.
No,
I don't see anything. What about this one?
No.
Okay. Okay, then we have the challenge medal. This one is raised up around, so it might spin, but I cannot confirm or deny that. Or maybe it's just a 2-layered medal. Who knows? So, yeah, there's the medals for the Run Disney Princess Run for 2024. And then the...
But if you really, really like these medals, is the virtual still open? Is it sold out? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question.
If you're interested, go check.
You know what we could do? Oh, no, that's Disney Parks. Never mind. And then the next thing we have are the 12Ks of Christmas medals that were also released. Now, these medals, which we will be receiving, these are 3 4Ks, so 12Ks of Christmas, which comes out to, I don't know, like just under
miles.
like just under 8 miles-ish, something like that. So this is, they are actually 3-dimensional. We saw a picture of it moved around, and this looks like a Mickey ear hat.
And they double as Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, hence the, oh, you can't see that. There you go. Hence the shot on the tree up here. So it is an ornament. So that's fun. That's one of the 4Ks. Here's another 4K. And then there's another 4K with Pluto. And I think you could actually pick and choose the one that you wanted. I think that's usually how it works. Oh no, you had to do all of them for this one, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like the Summer Virtual Series, you can choose it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is the challenge medal. So
cute.
Oh, whoops.
There's a lot of clicking happening.
There is a lot of clicking. Nunley says, explains playing with the toys, LOL. You know what? You know what? Don't. Let me play with my toys. Let's see here. Oh, Tia, do you need to sit back and...
No, you skipped.
I did?
Yeah.
What did I skip?
You skipped the Wine and Dine merch. Right there.
Oh, poop. I did.
Y'all.
We're going back to this. Sorry. I forgot to do the Run Disney things. Okay, so okay, Wine and Dine merch. Here we go. Honestly, I forgot I wrote that. All right. There we go. All right, talk about the Wine and Dine merch, Tia.
So Disney Parks blog officially released a merchandise preview for Wine and Dine that's coming up. Of course, the challenge is Figment, so finisher shirts. Actually pretty cool looking.
This jacket looks nice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hoping it's not the same style of jacket that was in the past, like 2 or 3 races, because it's not a comfortable jacket.
The sizing for a lot of the Run Disney stuff is
weird.
Off. Yeah. Yeah. So all the finisher shirts, not usually a fan of these. They're the material is
rubbery.
Weird.
It's rubbery. Now, this isn't the shirt we get. This is the shirt you buy.
Yes.
Okay.
This is all stuff available for purchase.
Okay. And these shirts, I got the 10 miler shirt, and it's a very rubbery shirt. So when you put it on, it immediately makes you start sweating, and it soaks in the smell, and it's just not great.
The 10K one here looks cuter than the other one, and it almost looks like it could be a different material, but I don't know. We'll let you know.
And then
Spirit jersey. This is a Spirit jersey for the overall Wine and Dine weekend.
There's also a pass holder Spirit jersey, but that's not in these pictures.
And these look like new bags from Disney's new partnership with a company called Lug. So yeah. I assume these are good quality bags. They sure have the price point for it.
They're priced for it. Like, there's no telling how much this bag right here is. I'm going to say this is at least $70 for this little bottle bag.
And the one on the far right here, that one's probably over $100.
Yeah. We're talking Loungefly and up.
Yeah.
Cost.
So ears, that's probably a Corksicle Loungefly bag, baseball cap.
We will probably be coming home with this Loungefly bag.
He's wearing a zip-up jacket for the weekend, the overall weekend. So they usually have kind of overall weekend merch and then race-specific merch.
Yeah, the way that the room is set up is there's literally alcoves and shelves for each race. And then they have the challenge alcove.
And then they have just Run Disney stuff.
Yeah, like on the other side of the room, separated from everything, there's that general merch for just nothing specific. And then I think it changes like once a year. So is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, I think we're done with the Run Disney stuff. Buddy R says, cool. Buddy R, thanks for joining us. And join us every Sunday at 5 p.m. unless we say otherwise. And then it won't be at 5 p.m. because it's probably because we're going to be out of town and most likely at Disney. So stay tuned for any posts that we make so you know. But thank you for joining us today and comment in the chat below with all of our friends.
I'm going to sit back again.
Oh, what? But baby, why are you sitting back again?
Because we have reached the Disney Pin Report.
So we went to Disney this past week. And
Wait. Put in the comments below how many pins you think Brandon purchased over the past weekend.
All right.
So quick.
Okay,
Comment.
I'm not gonna go through them yet. We'll do that last. How about that? And we'll just get into pins that are available. Which this one I actually did purchase because it showed up on Shop Disney first, and I was able to grab it. It sold out and then came back, and then sold out again. This is the Maleficent float pin. It's a jumbo pin from the Festival of Fantasy Parade. They had a whole Mechanical Mischief series, but this was the only one from a specific park attraction. The rest of them were just villains. Nothing fancy. This one I had to have because this is from the parade. And as you can see up here, I have like tons of parade stuff, and I love the parade stuff. So, but anyway, I did order this. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. It did just show up in the parks on October 17th. So basically right after we left is when it showed up. But I had already bought it, so we're good. It doesn't matter. It is $39.99. I think I ended up getting it for like 20 something because we had like a ton of sales. So that is one of the main reasons why I didn't feel too bad, because it was like $25 when I purchased it, maybe less, can't remember. I'll let you know when I get it, and then I'll have my bill here. Next thing is Journey of Water just opened. And of course, Journey of Water had to have a commemorative pin. And
I mean, why wouldn't it?
And of course, it opened like right after we left. And this is what the pin looks like. I'm not sure if this is considered the opening day pin. In this little banner down here, the silver thing, it actually says Journey of Water. But it doesn't say anything about opening day or anything like that. But it's limited edition of 2000 and it's $20. So, and then this pin, I wanted to get at the park. But it was sold, apparently, according to the cast members in all of the pin stores and some of the other stores, it sold out so fast. Like, it made their head spin. It sold out so fast, like in less than 1 day. This is the PhilharMagic 20th anniversary pin. And Donald's little hat here, it moves back and forth. See? Isn't that fun? I love movable pins. They're fun. But when we got home, I was all sad because I did not get this pin. And then it showed up on Pintastic Tuesday this past week on Shop Disney for $20. Limited edition of, I believe, 2,500. So I will have one of those 2,500 pins. Then D23 has released, or will be releasing this coming Tuesday, Pintastic Tuesday, 3 pins, all Halloween themed. One pin is Hocus Pocus 30th anniversary. It is a limited edition of 1,500 and it's $18. And then there's Halloween Town 25th anniversary, same information. And we have a third pin, which is the Nightmare Before Christmas 30th anniversary pin. And that is also same information. So Tuesday at 11 a.m. is when these 3 pins will show up on Shop Disney. Grab them while they last. All right, I've seen that there are no comments, so nobody is wagering on how many. No guesses on how many pins I picked up while we were at the parks. Let me move my mug out of the way. So let's get back to all my new pins.
All my new pins.
So you can hear them jingling around down here. I got to take a couple of trips here.
I never really realized because, he gets one here.
And I get one there.
One there.
All right. The first pin I have is, and I mentioned this in a live stream before, this is the Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit pin that is going on at Epcot Center. You can pay for the Pumpkin Pursuit and then you get a crappy little prize. It's worth like 25 cents. Or you can get the pin that cost me $18. Anyway.
And you can just kind of do the Pumpkin Pursuit on your own. Just go around and look for all the pumpkins.
So I'd rather pay for this pin and then go and do the Pumpkin Pursuit and not get their crappy prize. So next, now world whatever, Epcot has 4 new worlds. 3 new worlds, 1 returning world. So I also mentioned this in a previous live stream. So each one of these represents one of the new worlds: World Discovery, World Celebration, World Nature, and of course, World Showcase. So I wanted to get these because I really like these pins. And I have a whole Epcot display in the hallway over here. So I had to include that. I still have not gotten the Figment pin that there was a bin of, and now they're gone again. But it's an open edition pin. It will come back. Hopefully at some point I will get it. Matthew says, Brandon doesn't play with his toys. He assembles and accessorizes them. That's fantastic. That is the best description of what I do. Let's see here. Where was I? Okay. This pen is an open edition pen. It was available pretty much everywhere, so we didn't have any problems getting it. We ended up getting it at the stroller rental because we were like, well, it's here. I'm going to get it while we're looking at it. And then it was everywhere else except the pin store. This is what is that called? The Dreamer statue that's going to be in the new World Celebration area when it finally opens. And it looks like it's made of bronze. It's a pretty heavy duty pen. And then because Pop Century is one of our favorite places and they give us free nights because of reasons.
Because of Brandon complaining.
I complained because we had no hot water or internet for 2 nights. So anyway, we got 2 free nights. This is the Pop Century 20th anniversary limited edition pen. I believe limited edition of like 4,000. I don't know. It's written on the back. But I got this. Yay, I'll put it in my resort pin case thing. And then I got the It's Time to Party Haunted Mansion pin. I kept seeing it. I was like, if this is still there next time we go, I'm adding it to my Haunted Mansion collection, which is up here. Haunted Mansion, all this entire area right here is Haunted Mansion. But they put out a whole new line, and this is the last one I think I need from that line. Then this is I didn't realize this until I looked way down in the corner, limited edition. This is the statue pin that I think I showed last week. Silver colored, and it's like limited edition of 2,500. I could be wrong, but I didn't realize it was limited edition until I got it home. And this matches the statue that they just put up in Epcot, and it also matches the statue that they goofed on over in Disneyland and had to fix. And then the last thing I have is actually one that I did not physically purchase myself. My friend got this from California when she did the tour of the Disney Studios. This was on sale at the Disney Studios. This is the D23 Gold Member Pin that apparently was only available at that store. And it is a limited edition of 2,300. Get it? D23, 2,300. So that is almost all the pins. But the Disney Magic Hap Pins 2023, there was so much extra from that $300 plus event that they were selling it at all the stores. And this one wasn't there the last time we went, but it was there this time. There's only one more that I really want, and it's the one where he's in the globe. But I got this pin right here, and I believe I got this from the Pin Traders that's at Disney Springs. So I got that. All right. I'm not going to tell you how much that one cost. It's irrelevant. All right, so that's all my new pins from our past trip. Next. Okay, so not so much that I have a lot of Funkos. It's that let's show you some that I got. One, love Dumbo Funko. So I found this one on Amazon that's been sitting in my cart forever, and I finally just got it. I mean, it wasn't that. It was only like $11, but I got it because I love Dumbo, and it's a store exclusive for Very Nico. Don't know what that store is, but I have him, and he's in his little wash tub. Look at that. It's so adorable. Next thing is, hasn't even been opened yet. This has been sitting in my kitchen since the beginning of the week. You want to open it? She likes opening things. I think I know what this is. So let's...
You don't even know what it is?
I think I know what it is. So we're going to assume that's what it is. And it came in the protective box. This one did not. This was just in a box that big by itself. You can do it.
I was reading what it said.
Oh.
Do not open unless final customer.
Oh, well, I'm the final customer. All right, here we go. What is it? What is it? What is it? Any guesses? Any guesses? No one's playing with us in the comments. This is almost the last piece of our train right here with Walt Disney. I have all the pieces except for one last piece that's coming in the mail sometime this week. This is the Woody, and I think I have Darth Vader sitting back here somewhere. I don't know where he went.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm trying to put him down so I don't fall. Then that's it. That's all the Funkos. That was easy. All right. Disney Foodie Report. Woo! So I saw this and I will be making this. Yeah, we won't go for this. Okay. So D23, I believe, or Disney. I mean, it's obviously it's Disney, but I don't know if D23 put out. Nope, it's Disney Parks blog. Put out this recipe for Tiana's gumbo, and I am going to make this because I like gumbo.
All right.
The only thing that I didn't realize is that the thickness comes from the okra goo. So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, they have the whole recipe here, and then they have like a video that explains it, and you can download this PDF, and it has the entire recipe on it. So if anybody has made this or is going to make this, put it in the comments below, and let me know how you did. Then, oh my goodness, I want to try all this stuff. We usually don't eat. Okay, Animal Kingdom they have certain places that are very good. Like, what's the place called in Avatar Land?
Satuli Canteen.
Yeah, I like that place. That is very good food. They have the
Avatar Land.
whatever it's called. Then they have the Flame Tree Barbecue, which has very good food as well. And then they have some sit-down restaurants, obviously, but the quick service options are kind of few and far between. Like over in Africa, they have that like Harambe Village, whatever it's called. Well, apparently that is where they did a lot of these updates here. Some of this food looks fantastic. So we might have to take a trip over there, especially after experiencing the Animal Kingdom Lodge food, which is very similar to this right here.
Yes, it is.
This right here looks exactly like what I ate at the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic in their quick service area. So these are all in the Harambe Market. And then there's some desserts and the whatnot that I might try. So, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Kusafiri. Coffee shop and bakery. I'm not sure where that is, but they have that food. Is that the Starbucks shop?
Yes.
Okay. But the other food from the Harambe Market looks fantastic, so I might try that. And then Nunley, we're going to have to get together because she's going with us to Jollywood Nights. They released their foodie guide.
I was kind of disappointed that this Gertie cookie is mint.
Oh. So there is a whole list.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I don't know how we're going to get through all this food because I want to try a lot. I've just been perusing, not really looking close at it, but a lot of this stuff looks really good.
Nunley, she said she bought her ticket for that cookie. Go up that Christmas cookie.
Oh.
So that is a must.
There's the funnel cake one. The savory funnel cake stuff. So yeah, I'm going to have a link to this down in the show notes. So if you want to take a look at some of these, it just keeps going. Like there's no way we're ever going to be able to try half of this stuff.
No.
Like that is just ridiculous. Nonly says you can finally grate some potatoes into the broth to thicken it. And if the okra isn't your jam. Okra's not my jam, but as long as I don't get that slimy, like when you just eat fresh okra and it's got that slime in it, I'm fine with that. Like if it's part of the recipe.
The only way to eat okra is fried.
I don't really like okra anyway, but thanks for the suggestion. I will probably try that. I might try it both ways to see which one's better. There was a lot of mint. Yeah. That's what.
Yeah, in this Jollywood Night stuff. Yeah. And avocado mousse.
Okay, baby. It is time for some lounge flies real quickly.
Okay, well, we're going to try to go through these pretty quick because we're already over an hour.
Oh, well, show your new lounge fly real quick. No, we're just at an hour. So she picked up this one. It actually glows in the dark and it lights up. And it's got the Walt partner statue.
Partner statue. And it's Disney 100 Years of Wonder on the back.
And then Tia found this one.
I thought this one was really cute. It's Elliot cosplay from Pete's Dragon. This one is $94.99 and it's exclusive to what store is this?
Oh, this is World
One Games.
World 1 Games.
Yeah, so really cute.
He's
He even
got
has a little tail. He's got wings.
That is great. Oh,
It's sequinedy. I just thought he was really cute.
I like the tail. Oh, then the inside looks like that. Okay, next. This one I thought was really cool, but ridiculously expensive.
Well, Elliot, there's also ridiculously expensive. Yes. This one is on loungefly.com. It's the Stitch Shop exclusive Steamboat Willie figural crossbody bag. This is $95, and it is shaped like the ship. Super cute.
And it's also available for pre-order on various sites, including Entertainment Earth, if you would like to try to pre-order it now. And they said that it should be available to ship by November 1st-ish. And then there's this last one that we actually were there for when it was sort of released, I guess. But it is on Shop Disney right now.
Yeah, it was released on Shop Disney like the week before we went, but it's also in the parks. This is the Christmas glow-in-the-dark lounge fly. It's $88, and you can see in the picture there that Stitch moves back and forth.
So it's available in parks and online if you would like to grab this one. Look at that. We got through them all real quick. And then, real quickly, I wanted to show, you see this thing back here that I was playing with earlier. Tia picked this up. Where'd you get it from, Tia?
Etsy.
Look at that. It's a Magic Band reader. It's not. It's decorative, but you can change the lights on it to whatever color you want. And it's got a little remote control, and there's different shades of different colors, and we just thought that was fun. So,
now this one just kind of sits and lights up. It doesn't make any sound or anything, and it does not interact with your Magic Bands. There are some that actually do interact with your Magic Band, but I cannot afford those.
No, those are in the hundreds of dollars.
If anybody wants to buy me one for Christmas, I would gladly accept that.
Right. Okay, so D23 and annual pass holders have a 25% off discount on Shop Disney. So if you would like to use that, sign in with your D23 account. And I have no idea why they are making you also enter the promo code, which is D23 holiday, because usually they don't do that. Usually you sign in with your account and you just get the 25% off. So
if you're not a D23 member, there goes your code.
No, but the code doesn't work unless you're signed in with your account. Like it's kind of a 2-layer thing. So the other thing is the annual pass holder, same concept, sign in with your account, use this code. If you're not signed in with your account and you try to use the code, technically it's not supposed to work. I'm not saying you can't try it.
It might work.
It might work, but it's not supposed to work. So you got 2 codes here, D23 holiday and WDW25. Try them both. If you're not either one of those members, it doesn't hurt to try.
It might work.
Might work. And then the last thing is our topic of the day. Hold on. I'm going to tell you a story.
Oh, God.
Matthew attempted, my little brother tried to buy the loungefly, the Figment loungefly from Shop Disney. It didn't go well. I didn't think it would. I told him it was probably going to get canceled. It didn't just get canceled. It messed up. And they have no record of him placing the order, even though they stole his money. So I'm wondering, he's going to have to let me know whether that gets resolved or not. So, yeah. That's the story, short and sweet version of that story right there. All right, topic of the day, price hikes. The other day, what day? Oops, don't do that. The other day, Disney basically, I think it was the 11th.
It was on Wednesday, October 11th.
There we
Disney
go.
fans awoke to find that Disney got even more expensive overnight.
What she just said, yeah. Where's my stuff at? Oh, there it is. All right, so we've got experiences and add-ons. All right, I got a little PDF here we're going to look at. So a round of mini golf, Winter Summerland at Blizzard Beach, and Fantasy Gardens at Fairway went from $14 up to $19, so it's a $5 difference. You got parking fees went from $25 to $30. Memory Maker, your advanced purchase, went from $169 to $185. If you buy it afterwards, it went from $199 to $210, and a one-day purchase went from $69 to $75. Water park tickets went from $69 to $74. So basically $5 difference here. However, that season pass that they talked about, that didn't change in price. So, but then we've got guided tours. Yes, they have guided tours. The guided tours changed in price. So behind the scenes at Epcot, $35 to $45. I'm sorry. Scratch what I just said. They're doing variable pricing is what they're doing. So it was previously $35, and now it ranges between $39 and $45. And then you got the dive quests. It looks like they went up. Their variable pricing is $229 to $249. It used to be $219. And then you can see the price for the other one. At Magic Kingdom, Megan went on this, the Keys to the Kingdom tour. It was previously $114. Now it ranges, depending on date, between $109 and $149. So, and then Animal Kingdom got all of its tours that have also changed price. Still haven't gotten a refund yet. Okay. Then we've got food prices. Now, the food prices are where everything just kind of, food prices are always ridiculous, but Mickey Pretzels, basically, here's the price change for all this. Popcorn, not a popcorn bucket or refill, it's just a popcorn. I haven't heard anything about refills. So that apparently did not go up, surprisingly enough. Dole Whips are now 50 cents more expensive. Dole Whip floats are 30 cents more expensive. Ice cream bars are 20 cents more expensive. School bread,
Oh, no.
School bread's now more expensive. Churros are more expensive.
Still worth it.
Cotton candy is, holy crap, cotton candy went from $5 to $6.50. It's literally spun sugar, like a tablespoon of spun sugar. How is it $6.50? Turkey legs went from $12.49 to $13.49, so that's $1 difference. Then we've got drink prices. Bottled Coke went from, I'm sorry, I don't know what it was, but it's $4.69 and $4.99 at some carts. Soft drinks, fountain drinks, went from $4.29 up to $4.49. And I think at actual sit-down restaurants, it's up to $4.79. So
Eesh.
Starbucks drinks are now 20 to 70 cents more expensive. The Night Blossom, which we do like, went from $6.29 to $6.79. And wine also changed the price. We don't buy that. But then you've got quick service meals. So most of these increase between 30 cents and $1. But I mean, you can see some of these prices are, 50, 60, 70 cents here for the Connections Eatery. My foot-long hot dog that I always get is now like, what's that, 30, 40 cents more expensive? I'm kind of surprised it didn't go up more than that. But Ronto wraps, that is now 30 cents more expensive. Fish and chips is like 50 cents more expensive. But then the character dining, it looks like most of the character dining and buffets went up like between $3 and $5 to $7. So this is pretty much all of them. I won't go over them, but they all rose in price a bit. So, and then we've got annual pass holder prices. Of course, annual passes had to go up. Ticket prices, surprisingly, at Disney World didn't go up. They did it at Disneyland. So here we are, baby. Let's go over these. This is where it hits us hard because we were ready to renew, and then overnight the prices went up because once again we waited. So anyway, Pixie Dust is the lowest pass. Good.
You can go ahead.
Oh,
I don't want to read all that.
okay. So the Pixie Dust pass went from $3.99 to $4.39, so that's a $40 increase. But if you renew it, it was only a $30 increase to the renewal price at $3.69. Pirate Pass basically went up $50 up to $7.99, and the renewal pass changed $42, which is $6.79. So at least the renewal price is still cheaper, though. The Sorcerer Pass is now $9.99, so it went up $30. And the Incredipass, Pass, which is the one we get, went up $50 overnight, and the renewal went up $40 overnight. So instead of us paying $11.89 for ticket, we're paying $12.29 for that same ticket because we didn't buy them before the price increase. That's just how we roll. I mean, I think every single time we always wait just that one extra day every time.
Well, I wasn't thinking about it because it doesn't expire until November. So
yeah. So there we are.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Has anybody else had, noticed the prices hitting you hard? What do you think about all of these prices? I mean, at some point, they're going to hit that terminal velocity point where they're not going to be able to raise prices and still have people go to the park. It baffles my mind. It's just so expensive. But they didn't change the daily ticket prices. So at least I guess there's that. But, whenever they start charging $10 for a bucket of popcorn, that's when people are going to be like, nope, you just keep your popcorn because that's not going to happen. So, all right. Well, I guess that's it. Any other comments, questions, concerns, anything at all? No?
Nope.
I think Tia's ready to go. And we plowed through that. We did pretty good. So thank you for joining us on our weekly live stream. Next week, we may be on a different day or time. I will let you know. One of us will let you know. Check out our socials, which are in the show notes of our video, and go like and subscribe to all of our various random channels. Subscribe to us here, so you can get all the updates. But for now, 5 p.m. Sunday, watch for other videos, shorts, long form coming out during the week. But until next time, remember,
No cakes.